Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rchakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the Great Millstone. Salutation to the Yakim, pushing his word with truth and sincerity with charity. This is Brother Daniela from the Great Millstone Chicago Camp, coming at you with another lesson. Lord willing, it be edifying. And I just want to go into the topic on, for basically newcoming brothers. Alright, because when you come into the truth, you got to come as a newborn babe. And that's a precept. I'm going to get, probably like 2 or 3 precepts before this one. But the point is, when you come to the truth, you can't feel like you're on a type of level. You can't be so eager to speak, alright, and so eager to teach, because first and foremost, you got to get yourself right. You got to get the understanding for yourself right before you're able to teach others, because it is a dangerous thing, man. All right, this word, this truth that we're involved in is a dangerous thing, because you don't want to go out and teach the wrong thing, because if you go out and teach something wrong, the Lord's going to hold you accountable for what you did. All right, because you might have been the one responsible for teaching something false or something not right, and whoever you taught it to goes out thinking it is right when it's actually wrong. You're responsible for making him go off, and that's why it's a very dangerous thing. All right, but I want to start off with the book of Ecclesiastes 5:1. Keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of God, and be more ready to hear than to give the sacrifice of fools, for they consider not that they do an evil thing. All right, so we're supposed to hear more, we're supposed to listen more than speak. Okay, there's the book of Ecclesiastes 3:1. To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven. Okay, now I'm gonna skip down to verse 7. It says, a time to rend and a time to sow, a time to keep silence and a time to speak. So going back to verse 1, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. So there's a time and purpose to everything. Now the brothers, I brought this up. I heard it. I heard brothers speak on this topic like this, that the Lord gave us 2 ears so we could do double the hearing, and 1 mouth so we could speak less, so we could listen more than we speak. All right, and just by listening, you do a whole bunch. All right, just by listening, you learn. All right, when you're speaking, you're just teaching. But the thing that the thing about the truth is, we're supposed to learn every single time, man. We're supposed to be so eager to learn and to teach this truth, man. But to teach it correctly and directly according to the scriptures. Now, when you get reproved, when you get corrected, you're not supposed to buck up towards that correction. Okay, this is the book of Proverbs 9 and 8. It says, reprove not a scorner, lest he hate thee. Rebuke a wise man, and he will love thee. Give instruction to a wise man, and he will yet be wiser. Teach a just man, and he will increase in learning. Okay, so there you go. We're supposed to teach. We're supposed to get corrected, but first and foremost, that correction has to come first, man. So we can be right. So we can teach what's actually according to the doctrine, man. All right, precept upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little and there a little. All right, according to what the scriptures talk about, and now what we think and what we feel. All right, it's not about our opinion. It's about Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai and what his word says is right. Now, this is the book of Matthew 18:2. It says, and Yahushai called a little child unto him and set him in the midst of them. And he said, verily I say unto you, except ye be converted and become as little children, ye cannot enter into the kingdom of heaven. Whosoever therefore shall humble himself as a little child, the same as the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. Because a child, that's the mentality we should be in. A child's mentality, coming to the truth, not feeling like we're in a type of level, not feeling that we are experienced, that we have this type of knowledge. A child's eager to learn. All right, a kid's brain is like a sponge. They're absorbing as much as they can. All right, to because they're just watching, they're listening. All right, they're observing, and that's how we should be in this truth, man. All right, it's like how I mentioned, new coming brothers, man. All right, and this still goes to out. This still goes out to me first and foremost, man. All right, I still apply this to myself. All right, that I still keep silence. I'm not. Hey, I want to learn as much as I can from these great men who are above me, man. Because we didn't teach ourselves. We came up under these men. All right, from the apostles on down. All right, from these elders, we're learning from them. So we can't feel that like we're on a type of level, man. We're supposed to remain humble. Now this is James 1:19. So like it just Slovakia. James 1:19. It says, "Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath." All right. So, hey man, like how I said right there, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath. So when you're getting corrected, hey, relax, listen before you speak. All right. They teach you that in kindergarten, man. Think before you speak. Think before you act. Okay. Well, that's really all I had on that. I thought I had a couple more, but that's all I had. Well, Lord willing, this video was edifying. With that, I'd like to end off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim, Chakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the Great Millstone. Salutation to the Yakim pushing this world with truth and sincerity with charity. With that, Shalom and above.